What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. We are continuing our journey with Ghetts. I saw a lot of the comments, a bunch of things that people were recommending. I had asked about the Fire in the Booth Part 3, and a couple people responded to that and said that I definitely need to check that out. So I was actually planning on doing one of the things that the comments had mentioned. However, when I logged on, I saw that this had dropped. This is brand new. I think this came out yesterday. So this is called the King's Speech 2023. My assumption is that he maybe has something else called the King's Speech because I don't know why the date would be in there. But you guys let me know. You'll know better than me. So let's check this out. See what we got. Why does it say BBC? Is this a clip?
Christmas dinners, conversations over turkey breast. Right wing or left wing? Same bird, I guess. Right now, somebody...
Okay, so first of all, that's crazy. They must be doing like the CGI stuff to make it look... That's King Charles, right? Am I right about that? I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm the most up to date, but what he just said, the right wing, left wing, same bird, I guess. That's a very political, statement. Like, I say the same thing all the time. Honestly, they're all the same. But
Christmas dinners, conversations over turkey breast.
Yeah.
Right wing or left wing? Same bird, I guess. Right now, somebody homeless, laying on the curb, depressed, and you just turned your head and pretended you never heard what's said. London's for the beggars and peasants, station work instead, so we can tax everything they own, earn and spend. Ironic how a clean suit can cover up the dirt on men. I'm from a place where kids wake up late and die an early death.
it's funny how the suits can cover up the dirt of men. I think he said something to that effect. Facts. I mean, especially with what's happening right now, you are finding out like the people who we've been conditioned to believe are the criminals and crooks, and the people who are meant to be the good guys, the polished, the heroes. And the reality of today's situation and what's happening is really showing us that it's the opposite. It's the people that unfortunately look like this that are doing the criminal and that line about I'm from a place where the kids wake up late and have an early death. God damn.
Can cover up the dirt on men. I'm from a place where kids wake up late and die an early death. The world map is full of British colonies. History's been speaking for itself, but it's geography. Man's from Jamaica, my girl's from Guyana. Only British royalty that we acknowledge is Diana. Why you have to die, Anna? Wish your car had diverted. Oh, young boys busting guns before they bust a nut. Now they...
That was hard. The only royalty we acknowledge is Diana. Why'd you have to die, Anna? I wish your car had diverted. That was dope.
I wish your car had diverted. Oh, young boys busting guns before they bust a nut. Now they in the workhouse for life, they'll probably die virgins. They told you about the same event, but it wasn't my version. The club is full, the church is empty. The deacon wants to lift.
That was hard, bro. Like he just said, they told you about the same event, but it wasn't my version. And if I'm not taking it out of context, I think that's like, history is told by the victor type of line, in my opinion. Like, I think we get a very filtered version of what's happened, or edited version, I guess. That's how I took that.
Event, but it wasn't my version. They'll probably die virgins. They told you about the same event, but it wasn't my version.
Yeah.
The club is full, the church is empty. The deacon wants a lift and pastor's Bentley. The shoes are from Vuitton, the shirt's Fendi. The Lord himself said to come as you are. And this is us every day, at least we're trendy. Imagine me knocking on heaven's gates and Pradas. Lord, let me in, please, I deserve entry. Imagine me knocking on heaven's doors and bow me. Lord, let me in, please, I deserve entry.
Damn.
I don't trust no prince.
I mean, that whole line about the deacon driving off in a Bentley wearing Fendi, like, and then talking about knocking on, imagine me knocking on heaven's door wearing Balmain, like, this guy's deep, man. This is triggering a lot of thoughts. I mean, you talk about, like, he's talking about this thing about, like, wanting to earn your place in heaven, and And the fact that like earlier on he's talking about the people on the homeless, we pretend we didn't hear them or see them, and at the same time now he's talking about wearing like, you know, the trendy fashion, the expensive brands, and we couldn't spare something for the person that's literally living on the street in the cold and the rain, um, you know, potentially hasn't eaten in a day or whatever. This dude's nice.
Lord, let me in, please. I deserve entry. I don't trust no princess. What's a princess trust? It's Her Majesty's pleasure. When Prince gets smudged, things get rough. It should be treason when our kings get cuffed. I was born in, you were sworn in. Drink some blood. I'm from a long line of royalty. Don't ever make me find you on the wrong side of loyalty. The crest upon my chest is much more than just embroidery. The crown jewels are nowhere near the groin for me. The food's like the news, it will poison me. I am more than just a guy.
The food's like the news, it'll poison me. That's another very analytical of the current times line. Because I think, again, what's happened recently, we all have kind of hopefully, and like definitely for me, somebody who I think did trust the news far too much and now have realized how much it's, again, altered and edited depending on where it's being told. That whole sequence of the royalty and the, you know, family jewels is far from my groin. That was a very nice scheme that he put together there.
Loyalty, the crest upon my chest is much more than just embroidery. The crown jewels are nowhere near the groin for me. The food's like the news, it will poison me. I am more than just a guy, the Guy Fawkes, Guy Ritchie, Guy Fisher, or Guy Fawkes. We buy the politicians and we buy courts. We are on a mission, this is by force. It's a war for the throne, I pull the sword out the stone. It's like the fortune and the fame is for unfortunate souls. But I'm fortunate enough to know the knife may be on you, but decisions get made when that fork is in the road.
That was way too nice. That sequence, that setup, talking about the knife, and then he brings in knife and fork, but like, that was really nice. I gotta pull this back. I'm sorry, this is gonna be a little repetitive, but I gotta pull this back because that whole sequence.
We are on a mission, this is by force. It's a political force. Guy Ritchie.
So that section was nice. He said Guy, and then he went off and mentioned a bunch of different famous guys, like their name is Guy. That was nice.
Guy Fisher or Guy Fawkes. We buy the politicians and we buy courts. We are on a mission, this is by force. It's a war for the throne, I pull the sword out the stone. It's
War for the throne, I pulled the sword out the stone. King Arthur reference.
like the fortune and the fame is for unfortunate souls. But
Fortune and the fame is for unfortunate souls.
I'm fortunate enough to know the knife may be on you, but decisions get made when that fork is in the road.
I'm fortunate enough to know the knife may be on you, but the decision is made at the forks on the road. Because at the fork, you have to make a decision. You gotta go this way or that way. That was hard.
I got kings and queens in my jeans. How you mean? My soul's too gold to be sold. You don't know. I got kings and queens in my jeans. How you mean? My soul's too gold to be sold. You don't know.
My soul's too gold to be sold. This beat is so nice. Video was very creative. I mean, to like kind of mimic what it looked like when the king was giving his speech, altering like the look so it matched like the rap lyrics, but then the whole ceremony and everything. Also for him to say, you know, the only royalty we recognize, and then at the end say that there's kings and queens in my blood or in my genes, or however he said it. But this dude is too nice, man. And I'm sure like this was probably, I know people said it on the last one, I'm sure this was also comparatively to like his deep stuff, this might also have been light work. He definitely, again, I appreciate that he's taking it easy on me with the flow. The flow was a little bit harder for me to keep up with when I did the Daily Duppy. But this like beat was nice, delivery was nice, the chorus very short but very beautiful, and he's given us a message here. I mean, this is very apt and very timely for what's going on right now. I think this is a brilliant track. Let me know what you guys think. If you're still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.